Hey everybody, welcome back to Planet Coaster. The project The Circle is continuing to grow. After the last two episodes were quite overlong, today there's a shorter video. The building we are constructing, we have a simple basic structure. I came to the conclusion that it's sometimes necessary to build normally and to follow a not so insanely elaborate building style as I did in the past projects. If you counted, you know that 2 more subway stations are going to be built, which will undoubtedly take more time again, and this episode will surely be overlong again. Now to what we are building here today. It is to become a church. You might as well think of it as a castle. The building does not quite fit into the city landscape as it is built in Gothic style, while the rest of the city is built in neoclassical or neo-Renaissance style from the Haussmann period. As always, I first create a basic structure for myself. 2 towers are to rise on the right and on the left-hand side, with a low building which may have accommodated utility rooms and animal stables at the time the castle was built. I would like to have a small courtyard in between, basically not more than a corridor, which connects the front and the back of the building by 2 archways. In the course of time, the whole building has, of course, already been weathered a little, which is why some plants have grown back and ivy has climbed up the building. And of course, I use the window ledges from the Spooky Pack over and over. I think that they always provide a very good finish to a part of the building on the ground. I've been experimenting with the roof for a while. With the high roofs that I've placed here on the towers, it worked out quite well. But I had some problems with the roofs for the 4-meter buildings. You will see that in a bit. Surprisingly, the in-game roofing elements for these small roofs don't match. There are indeed components that are intended for roof ridge of different heights, but these straight parts do not fit to the corner elements that, according to the game, should have the same ridge height. Also, the roof edges which are intended for the shingle roofs do not fit to these small building elements. To be honest, I'm not too enthusiastic about building a custom roof out of window elements or these small wooden angles. I've done that too, but I much prefer to use the in-game components and focus on the design of the rest of the building. Well then, before I leave you alone with the construction phase for a while, please leave me a like and subscribe to the channel to follow the further development of the project. I will get back to you towards the end of the video. As you've seen, I've edited 2 more smaller towers. They were not planned at first, but they hide quite well the faint connection of the roof in the transition between the buildings. I also played a lot of light again and put it into the eaves, which leaves a very nice effect of light and shadow on the walls below. Furthermore, I used the castle oriel towers. I always wanted to do that. They interrupt the otherwise quite uniform roof and give it a kick once again. We are close to the end of this video. Thank you for joining me in today's episode. At last, here are some cinematic shots coming, and I'm looking forward to the next episode. And until then, I wish you a good time and stay healthy.